Welcome to our tutorial on order templates. Today we'll explore how these templates enable sophisticated management of production orders. Order templates are crucial when you need to split production orders from a more aggregated level, like a line level, to an execution level, such as specific equipment within a line. For example, in a bottling line, while scheduling or creating the order is done at the line level, tracking might be needed at the levels of the palletizer, filler, labeler, and palletizer. So first, to create an order template, go to Settings, Asset Hierarchy, Order Templates, and now just click on Create and you will see a model here. Here you have to think about what kind of parent-child relationship between the equipments or the entity levels you're trying to think of. So for our example, we're mapping from the lines asset to the fillers asset class. So I'll just fill this in at fillers order. And from the asset class, like I said, lines, so any orders created on the lines asset class will be mapped or duplicated onto the fillers assets. Then the next required field we have to fill in is operation. So operation is the text that would be put at the end of your order name to differentiate between the original order and the orders that have been split. So for this, I will just put fill, and you will see what I mean when we get to creating the orders. And then finally, I will just click on Save and Open so that I can start explaining all the different configuration options. Okay, so now let's go through each of the field and what they mean. So first, the ID, you don't have to fill this out. It is automatically populated for the entity by Tillit. And next, it's just the name of the order template that we put in before, but you can change again. And all of these from asset class, asset, material group, material attribute, these are the parent level of entities that you want to map from. So again, like our example, we want to map every order created on the line level to all the fillers in the asset class fillers. So again, the operation, this is the text attached to the end of the map's order names. So you can tell all the different levels you have mapped to. So for example, if a parent order name is PO01, then the filler child's order name would be PO01-fill. Now for some numbers, the variable quantity. So this is the amount of order quantity the child level entities, so the fillers in this example, will receive in multiplication. So for example, if the quantity you put for the parent is 100 units to produce, and the variable quantity is if I put 1.5, then we will need to fulfill 100 times 1.2, which is 120 units in the child order instead, but the default value would be 1. And moving on to fixed quantity. So while this is multiplying, this is simply adding. This is the amount of order quantity the child level will receive in addition. So for example, if you again put 100 for the parent order, but then you put 100 here, then the child production would need to be 100 plus 100, which is 200, but the default value is 0. You can also combine these two fields to configure how your child orders should look like. So the next thing we have is fixed delay minute. This is kind of like to simulate a delay in the order starting. So it's kind of the same philosophy as fixed quantity. If you put 20 minutes, the order will only go to the child entity 20 minutes after the order creation on the parent level. And the next thing is variable delay minutes. It's just the same as variable quantity as well. And fixed over change minute. It's the same as fixed delay minutes. You want to put in how many minutes you want the changeover to be in. And same with the variable changeover minutes. So for example, sometimes on the line levels, there is a changeover happening in an asset, but then you don't want that to happen to the child entity. So use cases putting a value of 0 will apply 0 changeover minutes to the map child entities, even when the parent entity is in changeover. The next thing we're going to look at is the downtime type. This is the status that will be defaulted to when the asset is not running, but the order is. So in this example, the default value we have is unplanned, but we can also change it to plan. It's the same with changeover type. This is the status that will be defaulted to when your asset is in changeover, but the order is running. So the value we have right now is changeover, but you can also change it into either planned or unplanned. And finally, updated at, this is just a time that is automatically populated by Tillit. So understanding these fields will help you customize your order template to your needs. So the next thing we need to configure are the components, also known as bills of materials. So just scroll to the components section here and click on create. So in the model, just select the material group and a specific material if you want your child template to have. So I would just kind of choose glass. And then if I want to choose a specific glass, I can just choose here. But for now, I'll just have glass. And I just click save and close like this. And it should look like this if you did it correctly. So now I'm just going to create another order template very quickly so you could see more easily how this works. So I just put this as decal orders. I'll put from asset class lines to the asset class decal, and then I'll just put the operation at decal, then just save and close for now. Right now I'm going to go back to the home page, go to assets. I'm going to create a new order now. I'm going to choose line 1 and just keep selecting line 1. And for the material, I'm just going to choose any material, 1 product 1, order number, test, 001, and type quantity 1000 and confirm. So now if I go to line 1, go to orders, we will see 2 different ones, decal and fill here. And that's it. You've learned how to create and configure order templates to manage your production effectively. Thank you for watching.